Hi everyone, I'm Amber Amethyst, and this is my third annual show of all the handmade Lolita items that I have made through the year. Now, I don't have as many this year as I normally do. I've had a lot more go on in 2019, such as going back to school and being in a musical and having to make my costume for that musical, as well as learning other things. So I haven't really done as much constructing. So I've been also, since I had all the other dresses from the previous years, I had more to choose from. But I did make quite a bit. I'm actually wearing one of my lavender dresses that I made last year. This is the one that I made out of sheets, and it's very lightweight and I like wearing it. It's got this big bow that I bought from Sweet Mildred last year at Animazement. Now, I actually do have some exciting news. This is the first year I actually got to buy a dress. So this is from Sweet Mildred. She comes every year to Animazement, and I told myself I could buy one dress this year, and this is it. It's a cute little birthday party dress. Very sweet. I love the print, so I had to get this one. So no, I did not make this one, but I still wanted to show it. This is the dress that I made for my birthday. This pretty purple with yellow roses, and I added the bow and I added the centerpiece. Actually, first time I used this pattern. It has a very different center, so I decided to go ahead and go with yellow since the roses are yellow. That would accent it with adding the center of the bodice being yellow, as well as the bows. And I have a couple pin seams as well, which weren't very fun to make, but it really does look really pretty. So this was my birthday dress. Next up is my Easter dress that I made for Easter Sunday this year. It's really pretty fabric at Walmart. And so I made a dress using the same pattern that I used for the last one. On this side I added some ruffled little sleeves. I still mostly pair it with a blouse because the sleeves are so tiny. They're cute. I really like the ruffled sleeves. And the same thing for the bodice on this one. I found some really cute pink ruffles at Joann's, so I put those on as well. And I actually because I had enough fabric left over, I made a cute little skirt. So if I decide I want to do, whether I want to do the dress or I want to do the skirt, there are two options. So those of you who watch my videos annually are probably thinking, you've already seen this one, and that's kind of true. Last year I did make this dress. However, well, last year in 2018 I did make the dress. However, it was not finished. I had to go, I got the very, very last bit of this trim with the hearts on it, the white one with the hearts. I saw it a couple years ago and I thought it was really cute and wanted to use this dress, and I thought it would work really perfectly with this one. Well, they discontinued it and I got the very last of the trim in North Carolina. So that was exciting. Like, when I bought what I thought I needed, it was a foot short. So I had to go all the way to Durham to get the very, very last, like, foot and a half that was available in the state. So yes, my dress is finally finished. And I wore it for Valentine's Day, and I also wore it to a country Lolita meetup. And this one is another pretty fabric that I've had my eye on for a while at Joann's. And when it finally went on sale, I bought it. And this was one of the ones I was considering using for my birthday dress, but in the end I went with the other one instead. So this one I wore when my friend and I went to the Biltmore Estate. It was a really, really pretty area. Like, the whole house reminded me so much of Downton Abbey, but we're talking about the dress. So yes, so I made this one. I used my typical pattern that I use, which is this. So this is my main go-to pattern for most Lolita. This is pretty simple. I added some lace here at the bottom, and then another layer of, it's like a triple, no, it's a double layer of lace here. Single layer of lace here. And then I added that same lace to the top, as well as a bow in the same fabric as the dress. And I really do like this one. I wore this one quite a bit this year because it's simple and it's got a pretty little color, pretty design. I think this one might be more classified as classic. It has some lace on it. I don't know, maybe. I think this one definitely has a lot more of a classic feel than the sweet that I usually go for. So this is the one that I made for our pink themed meetup. And I just realized that this year I have done a lot with pink and a little bit with purple, but those were like the two main colors I did this year were pink and purple. Aside from like this burgundy one here, I really didn't do any with many other colors. I saw this fabric. We went to, my friend Erica and I went to Hobby Lobby and to look at the fabrics, and it was this one. There was one that was a pink one with a tea set, and there was a blue one with blue floral one. But I saw this and I'm like, this has to be it. And my friend Erica was like, pick the blue one. You always are doing pink. It's always pink. And I happened to be wearing a pink dress. Actually, that heart dress that I was just wearing I just showed a few minutes ago was what I was wearing that night. And the person who was cutting the fabric said, you said to her, well, she's already wearing pink. And it's like, yes, I love pink and I really like this fabric. And I was like, I have to make a dress with this fabric just because it's so pretty. Like just the different layers reminds me of a cake. And this is one of mine that I really, really like and I like wearing a lot. I think I've worn it 3 times this year. Definitely will see myself wearing this one a lot more in 2020. This also had a little lace at the top. Some pretty little lace at the bottom. But since this one had like a lot to offer as terms of the print on the pattern, I didn't add as much lace because I can think about right here, this piece right, the pattern here kind of looks kind of lacy. So I didn't really want to add too much as far as embellishments. I didn't add a bow on this one. I just added some lace here at the top and a layer of lace here at the bottom. But I guess that goes to show that sometimes being simpler and a little bit of less is more. And lastly for 2019 is my Christmas dress. I make a Christmas dress every year. Last year I actually made 2. I made my gingerbread one and then my red plaid one. This year I decided to go for more of a classic feel. So also I had this snowflake fabric that I meant to make a blouse with a few years ago, but I never did. So I decided when I was going through my fabric and I decided which, because I had 3 burgundy fabrics to go with. One was a little too dark and more of a purple, kind of a purple burgundy. And then another one I was kind of like, I don't know, but then I saw this one I think it's called Mulberry. But I really like this one the best. So this is one I chose, and I literally used with this bow right here the last bit of this fabric I had. So yes, I used every bit of that mulberry fabric I had. Snowflake fabric that I had, I used for the bodice. You can see it has little snowflakes on it, and also on the sleeves. But you have to be a little close in order to see them. Tight ruffles, a little couple that I had left over, so I decided to use them for the collar. And then I put my bow on it, and then I have some regular white ruffles from Joann's because I buy these things, like insane amount of these ruffles because I use them so much. And they finally just got a black one this year, and I'm like, yay, for a couple of gothic little bit of dresses I'm going to make next year, as well as a few cosplays. So I got these ruffles from the bottom, and kind of a regal look to it. My Christmas dress of 2019. So those were all the dresses I made in 2019. For 2020, I am going to change some things up. For one, I'm going to try other colors besides just purple and pink, even though there will be still purple and pink because it's me. But I do have this blue fabric, so I'm going to make a blue dress. I've been wanting to make a blue dress for over a year, and I just haven't had a chance to really do it. So this year will be the year I do it. Also this year, I did experiment with Girl Lolita. I did not include that in this video because the actual dress that I wore was the dress that I made in 2018. I just added some of the accessories to it to make it girl. But this year, I'm probably going to try and make my own entire Girl Lolita. When I was looking up images, they all kind of look the same, white dress with blood or bandages and whatnot. So I think for this year I'm going to try something a little different. Might do some different colors, might do some different takes on it, but we'll see. I'll probably do that closer to Halloween. And also with sleeves, that's another thing. I usually make JSKs because I don't like doing sleeves. I made 2 dresses with sleeves this year, one that had the ruffles and then one that had just regular puffy sleeves. But this year I think I'm going to try and make bell sleeves. Because I do want to do like a full Hime dress, but we'll see what happens. And that's just the fun of creativity, is learning new things. And so again, I thank you for watching this video, and I'm excited to see what new creativity 2020 will bring, and I will see you next time.